In a narration found in Sahih Bukhari, number 2749, the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, listed 3 signs of a hypocrite. Even though a Muslim will not lose their faith if they act on these characteristics, yet it is vital to avoid them, as a Muslim who acts like a hypocrite may well end up with them on Judgment Day. This has been warned in a narration found in Sunan Abu Dawood, number 4031. The first characteristic is that when they speak, they lie. Meaning, they lie often. Lying is unacceptable whether it is a small lie, which is often called a white lie, or when one lies as a joke. All of these types of lying are forbidden. In fact, the one who lies to make people laugh, so their aim is not to deceive someone, has been cursed 3 times in one narration found in Jami' at-Tirmidhi, number 2315. Another popular lie people often speak, believing it is not a sin, is when they lie to children. This is undoubtedly a sin according to narrations such as the one found in Sunan Abu Dawood, number 4991. It is plain foolishness to lie to children, as they will only adopt this sinful habit from the elder who lies to them. Behaving in this manner shows children lying is acceptable when it is not acceptable according to the teachings of Islam. Only in very rare and extreme cases is lying acceptable, for example, lying in order to protect the life of an innocent person. It is vital to avoid lying, as according to one narration found in Jami' at-Tirmidhi, number 1971, it leads to other sins, such as backbiting and mocking people. This behavior leads one to the gates of hell. When a person continues to lie, they are recorded by Allah, the Exalted, as a great liar. It does not take a scholar to predict what will happen to a person on Judgment Day, who has been recorded by Allah, the Exalted, as a great liar. All Muslims desire the company of the angels. Yet, when a person lies, they are deprived of their company. In fact, the stench that is emitted from the mouth of a liar causes the angels to move a mile away from them. This is confirmed in a narration found in Jami' at-Tirmidhi, number 1972. The one who persists in lying will find that it infects their intention, meaning, they begin to perform good deeds for other than to please Allah, the Exalted. This leads to a loss in reward in both worlds. In addition, it will also corrupt their actions, as physical sins become easier to do when one's tongue is addicted to lying. The next characteristic of hypocrisy mentioned in the main narration is that they betray their trusts. This includes all the trusts one possesses from Allah, the Exalted, and people. Every blessing one possesses has been entrusted to them by Allah, the Exalted. The only way to fulfill these trusts is by using the blessings in ways pleasing to Allah, the Exalted. This has been discussed and outlined in the Holy Quran and the traditions of the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. This will ensure they gain further blessings, as this is true gratitude. Chapter 14 Ibrahim, verse 7.
And remember when your Lord proclaimed, "If you are grateful, I will surely increase you in favor."
The trusts between people are important to fulfill also. The one who has been entrusted with someone else's belongings should not misuse them, and only use them according to the wishes of the owner. One of the greatest trusts between people is keeping conversations secret, unless there is some obvious benefit in informing others. Unfortunately, this is often overlooked amongst Muslims. One must treat the trusts between them and people in a way they desire others to treat the trusts that are between them. In addition, these trusts include the people under one's care, such as dependents. A Muslim must strive to fulfill these trusts by fulfilling the rights of these people according to the teachings of Islam. For example, it is a duty on a parent to encourage their children to learn, understand and act on the teachings of the Holy Quran and the traditions of the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. The final sign of hypocrisy mentioned in the main narration under discussion is breaking one's promises. The greatest of promises a Muslim has made is with Allah, the Exalted, which was agreed when one accepted him as their Lord and God. This involves fulfilling his commands, refraining from his prohibitions, and facing destiny with patience according to the traditions of the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. All other promises made with people must also be kept, unless one has a valid excuse, especially the ones a parent makes with children. Breaking promises only teaches children bad character, and encourages them to believe being deceitful is an acceptable characteristic to possess. In a narration found in Sahih Bukhari, number 2227, Allah, the Exalted, declares that He will be against the one who makes a promise in His name and then breaks it without a valid excuse. How can the one who has Allah, the Exalted, against them on Judgment Day, possibly succeed? It is always safer not to make promises with others where possible. But when a lawful promise is made, one must strive hard to fulfill it. Over 400 free ebooks, audiobooks, infographics, podcasts and blogs available on our website, www.shakepod.com.